Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet. Welcome back to the Deadfire to Pillars of Eternity 2. I am the Olsen. I am your host for today's festivities. A little bit late, I admit. Blame No Man's Sky for shock dropping a patch. That's incredible. Maybe I'll play that on stream later. That was a really shock this morning. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube later, like, comment, subscribe. That'd be appreciated. If you're watching it on Twitch, always give me a follow. I love all of those things. All right, let's go. So we are here in the lovely island of Tikawara. Not much happening here. Very sleepy little island. We have to come here to learn about Poko Kahara, which I know absolutely nothing about. And I also got told to hunt down Lagafeth. The whole place smells like fish, so that should be difficult. So let's continue exploring this sleepy little town. See what we can find. See what kind of trouble we can get into. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, I am a witch, which is basically in this game a barbarian with a cipher. And it's just remarkably wonderfully effective. It hurts people, and I love it.
Stuffs, you hide Kowiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated puffer fish. Traitor! Gathy's jaws will close around you!
Huh. He's tied up.
Confess, Tamal, or will you let good food rot?
The young warrior's forehead is furrowed with lines and beaded with perspiration. Relate to that. He stands over a man bound to a pole.
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Every word out of the bound man emerges as an agonized wheeze. He glares up at Pakumu.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
The warrior pulls a dagger from his belt and thumbs the tip thoughtfully. Blinking, he turns to you wearing a bright and friendly smile.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or I might.
Don't worry, I intend to.
You do? I mean, of course you do.
She grins big and brassy, unable to hide her happiness with you.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru.
Well, thank you.
Another outsider. You visit Tikawara in hungry times. For what do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes?
I take it he's done something wrong?
Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Kowiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
He wouldn't have gotten any of it because he's a Raparu.
The Kowiki will reveal itself when you can smell it from Nekataka, I say.
I stole no Kowiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamal throws it in our faces.
What say you, Tamao?
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands.
True.
We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamal. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind.
Coming back as a coconut crab doesn't sound all that bad. No natural predators. Eat, sleep when you want. What was this Kowiki ceremony?
We would have eaten the last of the Kowiki as a tribe. This way we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods.
Isn't it traditional to eat the whole fruit, seeds and all? Or, yeah.
Akira, just so. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we prayed to Kahopah for bounty.
He's done this before?
Lied and stolen? Akira. When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire.
So you have your guilty man. What's to be done?
Pikeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Tamao spits, but without the forward momentum, it just dribbles on his chin.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine.
I owe the gods a favor. The Koiki is as good as found.
Akira, you would do this? I say, our Raga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers.
I see.
You are free to question him in your custom, I say. And Piheko, he tarries often by the beach.
What do you do here?
I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell?
No, I really couldn't.
We have little reason to fight on Tikawara, except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor. But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave... But what did I say? Tikawara does not give in abundance, but there are worse things, Akira.
Okay, well, to poor around, and this guy stole food. Farewell. Let's have a chat with him. The bound man casts a wary stare down at you, his arms tightening weakly beneath their restraints.
I don't like this, Watcher. Is there nothing we can do to help?
But we're going to investigate.
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun?
It may be a trick of a light, but the man's emaciated scowl does appear shriveled. You stole the last of the tribe's Koiki?
If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say I would have tried sooner.
He glances longingly towards the hut north of the Rangas.
Pikeho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me.
So you're mouthy. Okay, what's your side of the story?
Pikeho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this
Yes,
is so...
I am Tenwin. Like I said, blame No Man's Sky for dropping a surprise patch. A beautiful surprise patch. That took me, I got caught up exploring. I found a beautiful planet. I realize that makes no sense for most people watching, but yeah.
I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone.
Gorgeous game. Can you think of anyone else who might have taken it?
It is said the Raparu share one empty stomach. Blame
Yes,
any
I
of
was
them,
late.
I
Very
said.
late. I'm sorry.
The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Kowiki thief.
Well, tell me about yourself.
I have seen better days than this.
Definitely.
I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warriors. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war?
Well, everybody needs a full stomach. Warrior, Raparu, merchant.
Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the ground. I need to conserve my strength.
Fair enough. I'm just trying to help. Alright, if I were Pikeho, where would I hide? Probably, let's try over here. Oh, you're right by the Lego
Quit your
patch.
chirping. I have no fish for you.
You know, I bet you if those Legothef just left, the broodmother would leave too. Those are kids. Anyway,
Full tides.
the fisherman lowers his head in greeting and wipes his hand on his sarong, which is mottled with fish guts. He doesn't meet your gaze. Makumo says you caught Tamao stealing Kawiki.
Akira. Tamau was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Kawiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home.
He tips his head to gesture away, holding your eye contact all the while.
I grabbed Tamau by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Koiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs.
Did you actually see Tamao with any Koiki?
Ikira, it is as I said. Tamau was near the Koiki hut.
A bead of sweat rolls down his brow. Oh, okay, this guy's full of shit. Got it.
Stuffing his face, I say. And if he will not admit it in this life, he will pay in the next one.
You look awfully nervous, Pakeo. He opens his mouth to retort, but it closes it and hangs his head.
It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamau stole no Koiki.
Okay.
Kahopa must have made Tamau from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes.
Huh. Tamao isn't the one implicating an innocent man.
Tamau is as innocent as a skulking tide pool worm.
Okay.
He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe.
Would Makumu accept your retraction without Koiki to prove it?
No. He wants the Koiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Ikira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
Why are these Legotheth caged? On another topic, about you being dumb.
Himwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island.
He looks at the creatures with mingled trepidation and disgust. They bare their teeth in response, flies buzzing around their clouded, gunky eyes and the dull patches on their scales. Oh, these are sickly.
Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Well, Captain Stinkfeathers here has choked down his share of Lagofath eggs.
What can you tell me about Tikawara?
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Well, the fish do not swim to you, brother? Strange.
Imagine that. I like him. He's so sarcastic.
Ikira, for Ngati does not bless us all equally. What more you need?
Alright.
Hey, of course. Keeping an eye out.
Does he leave at any point? Keo? I want to unlock that door. But he's here. It's doable, but it's tricky. Okay. Because I know from my survival check that the only reason the broodmother's hanging around is because these guys are in a cage. So I guess my other option is kill the broodmother. Which seems like an unsatisfactory solution, but... Oh, just two of them. I can free the babies, yes.
Speak freely. Still is upon. You were saying?
But... Oh. Can he see me? Yes, he can. Well, here, what happens when I try this? Let's experiment.
Easily
Stop this! They will get away! Look out! They escape!
Aw, they're running towards the ocean. Okay, so that's what I
For
want
what
to do.
do you open the cage? Now they get away.
But I don't want to lose that reputation. Alright. What can I do in order to get everybody away from that cage? So Maya can stand there. Everybody else this way. Oh! Are you kidding me?
I'm listening. Easily done. Don't mention it.
Okay. He just walks away as soon as I reload the save.
Look out! They escape!
And this time I had nothing to do with it. Right? Right?
How can this happen? Himwehi will be angry with me.
Yeah. How could it happen? It's a mystery.
Not a problem, Captain.
Alright.
You
Cool.
were saying?
Anything else down here? Like an abandoned cat. Gimme. Ooh, a cat that makes me smarter. I'll take that. Alright.
You were saying? Give me the order.
Okay, so let's go to that. So I've been here, been here, I've been here, I've been here. Let's hit up this Kawaru hut next. See what happens. See what kind of nonsense is there. Arama, that's Maya's contact. He's made friends.
Step back, all of you.
The broad-shouldered Amawa at the center of the huddle takes a cautious step back. His gaze never breaks from the tribesmen who have him surrounded, and his hand never strays far from his weapons.
You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
His expression turns stony as the implied threat crosses his lips.
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlin.
Someone from the crowd tosses a sheaf of papers to the ground by Harana's feet. The assembled tribesmen mutter their assent.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in.
I'll follow your lead. She clears her throat loud enough to turn heads in the direction of your party.
1 against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same.
Turning to you and Maya, Harama gives away no recognition other than a flicker of gratitude. What seems to be the problem here?
As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village.
One of the villagers steps forward and gestures to Harama.
We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy.
What makes you think it's anything nefarious?
Because Rawatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
Okay.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us?
Maya, you're gonna get yourself in trouble here. I've done good by your people, if you but remember my face. Whispers spread among the group as the fighters struggle to recall for where they recognize your features. You hear the mute ripple of agreement smother their suspicion.
Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
The leader of the gang points from his eyes to Harama's, then signals the rest to depart.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger.
You do.
Now here is a welcome sight.
Turns to face Maya and a smile brightens his features.
Is that little Ashiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Harama opens his arms and Maya's bird darts enthusiastically closer, pecking at Harama's shins.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been.
Don't I get an introduction?
Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you.
Okay.
Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
His demeanor hardens the moment he unseals the missive. Worming his tongue over his teeth, Rama lifts up the parchment to view it against a light source.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this.
That sounds malicious.
Maya, why is he asking?
Oh?
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later.
You better.
I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
I'd like that. Ishii misses you something awful.
Aw.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures. Ishiza, you keep your feathers clean.
He salutes Maya and steps back with a wink.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel?
Reporting in on your mission, I take it?
Something like that. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's suspicious. Alright, so next up, we have the Chieftain's Hut and we have the Communal Storage Hut. Isn't that where the fruit were supposed to be? Let's go investigate that next. Who are you? Just a warrior. Okay. Alright, what have we got over here? Anything?
I've got it.
What are you? Stained Tikawara reeds. Okay. A reddish fruit-scented juice has stained the reeds. That's... Why did that quest update? Oh, it's related to the missing fruit. Okay. What else is there? And back here. Hey, what's that? Fine sword, just sitting on the ground. And... Aw, Chloe. You're also cute.
Aye, aye.
Welcome to the kennel that lives on my back. Alright, let's go present my evidence to Makumu and see if he's willing to let our buddy off the hook there. Probably not, but... Oh, he's down here. Wrong way. Okay, cool. I have a sense of direction. I swear I do. And a memory. It's just both of them are very, very bad. Alright, officer. I have evidence.
Yes. Hello. Whatever you need, I can help.
Alright, I found his Kara reed outside of the Koiki hut.
Akira, curious. This is a weaver's material, but I say it is everywhere in Tikawara.
Okay. Pakeo admitted to lying to me. Tamao didn't steal the Koiki.
What say? Pakehu speak through a false blowhole?
Okay, I like that.
Prove it. Show me the real traitor.
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Do not waste my time, I say.
Fair enough. Well...
Captain, let's go.
Alright. Well, let's go in here. Let's start invading people's homes. Who are you? Kararu Craftswoman. You have a name. A lot of baskets in here. You're a weaver? This Amawa man seems lost in thought. His clothes are neat and clean, but he's tugging on the fringe of his sash, which he's worried into a long, loose thread. What are you up to? He looks up at you, his bleary eyes suddenly sharp and alert.
What say? You are new to Tikawara?
What do you do here?
I weave baskets and mats, strong and soft, just as my mother's cousin taught me. In the afternoon, I will go to the trading post to sell them.
I see.
Of course, all that I earn goes back to the Ranga first. This is prize share.
And the Ranga distributes your goods to the tribe.
Ikira, just so. The Mataru get the best of all, and then the Kwaru. The Raparu share what is left among themselves. Mukumu sees to it that Tamao is made an example of what breaking prize share looks like.
I found this Quora reed outside of the Kwiki hut. It's used in weaving, correct?
Ikira. It must have come undone from a basket or a mat. These things happen, I say.
Tamao isn't a weaver, is he?
Tamao? He has a spider's craftiness, but no skill for its art. Besides, that is Kwaru work.
See, I have other questions.
I do not stop you from asking.
Do you know anything about the missing Kwiki fruit?
Only that Tamao has slept like a fat tortoise, while the rest of us chew on reeds to fool our bellies. Ikira, no one could be less surprised. Tamao had this coming.
You don't seem particularly upset about it.
Guilty or no, being tossed to the waves is what Tamao deserves.
Okay.
I have no tears for him. He complained until the Ranga gave him my finest mats, and then left him out for the sport of beasts. Let the gods sort him.
So even if Tamao is innocent, you don't care?
The tribe has challenges enough without Juana eating from each other's plates. You should know this, or do you walk with your eyes closed?
Huh. You're suspicious.
I see your feet will not let you stay in one. I weave baskets in the of course. All the Ikira, what say? Ikira. It must have come undone from...
Speak freely, can
Huh, alright. Okay. You're very suspicious indeed.
You're giving Ishi a weird look. What did he do?
I'm not giving him a weird look. He's giving me a weird look.
Excuse the rumbling. My neighbors are doing something. Maya wants to talk. Well, let's talk about that while we figure out who's guilty here.
You probably have some questions about what we've been doing.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on.
What did you drag me into?
Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible.
So he's a spy.
That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him.
So Harama is just eyes and ears.
Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't.
That mob said he had coded missives. Was that true?
Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another.
What have we been delivering, Maya?
Truthfully, I don't know. They looked like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body.
What's to stop me from telling Onikaza and Aruhi about this?
Don't be dense. They're smart enough to assume that Rawatai has spies.
Okay, fair enough.
And if they're really smart, they're spying on us too. Though I doubt it. For what it's worth, you're doing a great thing for the Deadfire. You'll see that someday. I've got some answers.
Okay. Fair enough. So, let's... back down to the beach.
Sure.
I was gonna hide fruit. I wouldn't do it in the middle of a city. I'd do it down here somewhere where there's not much stuff. Because that seems to be the only way I'm going to solve this in any satisfactory manner. Maybe not.
Right.
Yes. Hello. Then you must speak with the Ranger. And Nairi also knows much. But Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part of town, near this.
Okay, so I literally don't have a way to continue. So Rongi acts suspicious. But I can't find the fruit, and I can't get any more out of him, so... let's just move on. Let's visit the chieftain. Yeah, I'm stuck. That's alright. I'm getting the feeling that this Tamao person isn't someone that's gonna lose a whole lot of sleep over failing. Alright, we got two Matara warriors, we've got Ranga Rada.
Welcome to Tikawara.
What have you got to say for yourself? And Amawa huddles in close conversation with the warriors next to him. He whispers in a low, stern voice. No sooner do you catch his eye than he grins wide enough to stretch every muscle in his face.
Greetings, friend. Always an honor to receive guests.
Tolson, captain of Jackdaw, at your service.
I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Poko Kahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores.
What is Poko Kahara?
An island not touched since the days of our ancestors.
I see.
The Valians went to Poko Kahara for luminous Ardra. Their expedition does not return.
Okay, suspicious.
As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say.
I have some history with... well, how is Poko Kahara causing storms?
You must have been away from the Isles for a long time, I say.
Yes, a long time.
Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Poko Kahara. Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger.
Highly unusual for Ardra to impact its environment as you describe.
Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats.
Beyond the storms, is there any danger?
Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Poko Kahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death. But the Valians closed their ears to my warning.
Why not move the tribe elsewhere?
In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts.
His head droops further with each admission, as if her acknowledgments diminishes him personally.
So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for kuiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish.
So you ran.
At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future.
I do have a little bit of history with old places that cause storms. I'll take a look. His eyes widen a little. The smile that creases his face seems for a moment genuine.
Here, This was a token passed down from the Rankas, said to come from Poko Kahara in brighter days.
A shell key. Huh. Thank you, Uranu.
If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands and they will go.
I have questions about Poko Kahara, please.
Wind and sorrow. Speak on, friend. The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himarihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mataru warriors to fight at your side, then Himarihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post.
Tell me about your tribe.
Our village here is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come.
Oh boy.
Takara, like an ingrown toenail.
For what does Nagati's chosen protest? Give Tikawara a chance to prove itself. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post. We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Poko Kahara, they build their harbor here.
You don't
They
seem
must.
You don't seem to mind the Valian influence here.
Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against their enemies.
Good point, Eder.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara. And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship. A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
Are you always this friendly?
You sure you want to question that? I mean, we never get nice ones like this.
I say that in Tikawara there is always a spot around the fire and...
A gurgle reverberates from the stomach of the guard standing next to Ruanu. He grimaces and places his hand over his belly as if to muffle the sound.
And a koiki in every hand.
Okay, so they're all starving.
Right.
Got it. Alright, what's left? The shrine, I guess. Watch your VOD of the maze, it was painful. What about it? I suck at the maze. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm sure there was a better way through, but I couldn't find it. But I made it in the end. It was painful. I've never prescribed to be good at games. You missed the very obvious button in the middle to... There was a button to open all the doors? Ah! God.
Amir's winds blow bitter today,
Damn it.
outsider.
Damn it. If there's anything I'm good at, it's making things too hard on myself. This woman is young, but her serious manner makes her look much older. Her nose and ears are pierced in several places, and her mouth is twisted in a scowl.
So the foreigners now send Huana to enslave Huana.
No one chains to Kehu, I say. Well, except Rabuna.
He rubs along his neck and smiles, the shallow mark of a collar standing out in his flesh.
Shameless clown.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Tholson, captain of a jackdaw.
For what do you say this? To impress me? You are no different from the last ones who came
Okay, thank
through.
you.
Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same.
I'm only looking for Poko Kahara.
Akira. That is what the last bunch said. Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Poko Kahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Poko Kahara, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse.
Aliens are some of the most skilled navigators in the world. They don't just go missing.
Poko Kahara was not for them. With Nagati's aid, the sea takes and gives in equal measure. Dark clouds surround Poko Kahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all.
She looks at the statue next to her, her eyes bright with intensity. It's a good speech. Sounds like one she's rehearsed. Do you really believe all of that? She sighs deeply, her bony shoulders rising like a vulture's wings.
We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Poko Kahara. So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island.
What do you think will happen?
If more Valiants come? Akira, the same thing that has happened with every other foreigner. They will kill us, rob us, enslave us. And we will be too busy building their halls and sweeping their docks to fight.
Got it.
You are known as a friend to the Huana. If you did not win our favor to simply profit from us, then prove it now. If you go to Poko Kahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
It's always destroy. It's never renovate.
When the Udra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores.
How do you expect me to destroy Luminous Adra?
If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing.
I doubt my friends in the trading company would appreciate that.
Go then. I'm done with...
Oh, okay, well. I have many options on how to deal with that. I can destroy it. That's fine. Everybody's got plans for this Luminous Adra. Cool!
The gods give answers. It is... We worship this...
You worship Gons.
Foreigners know her...
Okay, let's head out. Maybe I'll find an answer to this stolen fruit mystery outside the city. Let's wander about the island a bit. Can't be much here if it's barren. Population 64. 99% Island of Maua and 1 mountain dwarf. Love it. Love it. 1 mountain dwarf. 1. Okay. Let's head to the beach first. Something about the curve of the path ahead of you gives you pause. With the obscured sightlines, you recognize this is a good site for an ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals. The air has stilled. Investigate our surroundings. You. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive Legafeth slinking through the wild growth. Even crouched, the wilder towers among the tropical trees, and it wears a bleached skull on its head. Maya? The Legafeth doesn't seem to have spotted you yet. Right, you're dead. Let's kill us a fishman. Where is it?
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
And if I were a giant Legafeth, where would I be?
I see his
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's not that big.
soul in the darkness. One ready for reaping.
Ah, okay.
Just like glory.
Perfect. Good job. Okay, you get in there with that brand new axe. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll take your club. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Totally worth it.
Will do.
Totally worth it. Alright. River Reed, thank you. Okay, so let's go to camp over there. Oh, this island has lots on it. What are you talking about being barren? Come on. Alright, let's go to the Tawaku Biwa Trail first. The scent comes upon you gradually as you travel. It smells of the kitchens of Cape Nua, of honey, cinnamon, and fresh bread. Of meals shared with those now absent. Off the path, you catch a glimmer of movement. Something large and bulbous stirs beyond the trees. Sneak closer to observe. Near the center of a nearby clearing stands a Delamgan, tending to a large spore. The Delamgan seems formed of the living tropics, with vibrant flowers cresting her head. Her shape suggests of an elf, complete with pointed ears. The Delamgan looks up as you enter the clearing, eyes widening slightly as she takes you in. Takes a few steps to the side before reaching a protective hand to rest upon the large spore. Her attention remains on you. Like the cub that knows no better, you tread where others fear. Tell us why. Into the spore. Sure. The bulbous fungus, it's taller than an amawa. Its fleshy fronds hanging over its bulging stalk. A miasma of yellow dust hangs around it, gently stirring in a light breeze. A dank spore. You can barely make out the recumbent form of some unfortunate kith tangled in its roots. The essence spore sucks from its victim, glimmering along its length. If it notices you, it will likely attack, and inhaling the spores clotting around it could confuse your senses. Are you in trouble? You need help? She says nothing for a moment, her head tilting to the side. Why do you ask this? Do you think we fear the spore? She smiles. Stupid sexy bush. Someone took exactly the wrong lessons from The Last of Us. She smiles and brushes the handle. This is how you get clickers. We have nothing to fear here. Drawn by the scent, were you? Her voice sounds like the whispers of wind through the leaves. We do not know why this stubborn spore does that. He is rooted as meal. The spore shudders slightly, and you notice a thick tome tucked among its roots. It does smell amazing. She draws a mushroom cap from somewhere within her. We offer a gift, that we may part in peace, that you may preserve the sanctity of this place. Yeah, sure. Strange fungus lady gives me a mushroom, let's eat it. Why not? The mushroom's flavor explodes in your mouth, sweet and tart, and you feel a tingling run the length of your body. The world seems to sharpen, nods to focus. The Delamgan nods to you before he returns to tending the large spore. You leave her laid behind. Alright. Go at hemp. Oh boy, yes. I just did drugs with a plant lady. Alright, let's grab that fruit first. Always need more fruit. Aerial site as well. Oh, this island is lousy with resources. What are you guys talking about? There we go. Oh, just a regular scepter. I had some jackass insisting that the game was railroading you because the gods had told you to chase down Aethys. It was a really weird conversation. game does the opposite of railroading, in fact. I honestly... Like, I'm 15, 18 hours into this game, and I've barely done anything with the main plot. It's hardly railroading you. I mean, it makes sense that the gods would have a vested interest in what Aethys is doing. But you're basically told, hey, there's a giant statue, you should deal with it. And here's the rest of his ocean playground. Honestly, I would honestly say it honestly could do with a little bit more railroading. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, the rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from the land, before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of a stampeding beasts echoing around you. You crest arrives to find that the stampede has passed, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you notice that a few of the boar remain, fallen and still, with large feathered darts protruding from their fur. A single boar, upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Sneak closer and observe. Why does it keep having Jody do the stealth test? You press towards the boar, reflexively looking over your shoulder at the sound of a snapping branch. Jody winces apologetically to you. Yeah, why are the Huana complaining about food? It's an island full of boar. You spin on your heel at the sound of flapping feet and find yourself staring down a group of Legotheth hunters. Gurgled hiss, they advance upon you. Alright, well, buddy, more Legotheth. Can't be that bad. Okay, we've got they have mages now. Great, that is new. Alright, let's kill some fishmen.
Take them down.
Cool. Nope. Chief Echoing Strike. Alright, while you're echoing and striking, let's drop a Ocean Burst behind. Come on, get that off. Perfect. Alright, everybody go.
Let's go.
Deal with that mage. Maya, I do not regret giving you that gorgeous, gorgeous gun.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, Maya's broken. Maya's broken. I don't know if you were on stream when I did it, Tenwin, but I bought this gun, the Red Hand. 2 shots before reloading, but has reduced range. This gun is very good. Oh, this gun is amazing. I need more Kraken's Eye. This gun is disgusting. Alright.
No need to ask twice.
Let's grab some pig parts. Ooh, you're a snapper. Alright, we done here? Got anything up here? I think we're done here. Look around a bit. Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong button. Too late. What did I miss? I missed out on a boar pet. I'm sorry. Yeah. It talked about a boar pet, but I clicked the button to leave, so... Piglet is gone. Hopefully he feeds the Tikawarans. Alright. Huana Ravine. Let's see what we got here. What? Oh! Perhaps? The Legafeth hatchling chirps excitedly when it sees you. Its bulbous eyes wander even
You
wider
keep the big
further.
ones distracted. I want to see if I can teach the little one to hold my pipe like he's smoking it.
Ader, I've just made a diplomatic breakthrough. Don't break it by giving them a bad habit like tobacco.
Yours to command, Captain. Naturally.
Alright, so non-hostile fishmen. Cool. Lots of traps, but...
Fine, Ishi.
Ooh, that's cool looking. I'm glad I don't have to fight that thing. I will take your beer. For you, a redfin.
Yes,
Alright.
the pleasure is mine.
Any more? Why is that lit up? Sections of boulder have been etched with strange runes and glyphs. Many of them seem to represent local plants and wildlife. Okay. Let's keep heading up. Am I gonna get to chat with the broodmother? And that would be an interesting way to end this quest. Cocking her head, the broodmother watches you and lets out an inquisitive chirrup. Do it right back. The broodmother stops gurgling and takes a tentative step closer, craning her neck with interest. Other Legath peer and chirrup at you. Ader attempts a chirrup of his own. It sounds perhaps more like two kraken aggressively mating. Now I'm trying to picture how that would sound. Stare at him and hiss until he stops. A young Legafith pokes its head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchlings in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Anna.
You speak common.
Anna.
Huana? Snarls and gurgles rise in volume. The other Legafith bare their teeth at the name.
Oh, Anna.
Can't really blame him, can ya?
Do not pretend to understand the opinions of fish, I say.
I freed your hatchlings from the village. The broodmother glances towards the pool and trills. More enthusiastic, high-pitched chirps answer from the cave behind her. She looks back at you and cocks her head in question, jingling her scrap necklace. Ader looks impressed. Stay away from the village? Broodmother coos at you. She pulls the scrap necklace off and tosses it at your feet. With that, she lowers her head and chirps quietly to herself. Oh. Well?
All this chasing after Aethys. It's brought back memories of the Saints' War.
I wonder if they actually understood what I said. Like, stay away. See. Anyway, tell me, Ader, about the Saints' War.
Just how scared everyone was, mostly. Everybody put on a brave face, made all these claims about what they'd do when they met a god in battle. There was no sadder sight than a group of us talking big, trying to outdo one another. Even the fella that led us, he used to say he knew all these different ways you could kill a god, if you were so inclined.
Go on.
Of course, at night he'd grind his teeth so hard it sounded like he was chewing rocks. In case you were curious if he really had it in him.
I sympathize. My teeth are probably worn down to nubs by now.
We'll probably both have some scary-looking smiles before long. Point being, the prospect of facing a god makes cowards of most all of us. Now, here I am again, on my way to meet Aethys.
His eyes flick upward, either a gesture towards the Dawn Stars, or an eye roll.
Some ways I feel the same. Edgy, sick in my gut. But it's different this time. Might be because of you.
How's that?
We haven't gone to pieces yet, for one thing. At least not on the outside.
Well, thank you.
You could have let it all end back in
Hater is a bro.
Or even Gilded Vale.
That's why he never leaves my party. He is the bro's bro.
But you're still going, even knowing where we're headed. Haven't forgot who you are. There's part of me thinks we aren't gonna make it out of this. When I get to thinking like that, it helps to remember how you've held together. And what do you think? We gonna survive all this?
No. We've made it this far. I think there's a chance.
I'll take that over the alternative. And I've been learning to give you the benefit of the doubt. I go back and forth myself. Every time we see one of those big footprints, it reminds me not to get too excited. There's a good chance we die out here, halfway across the world from anywhere I ever called home.
Hader's eyes trace a nomadic path as he looks at your surroundings, seeming never to find a comfortable place to settle.
But if I can face it like you, maybe it doesn't matter.
Been good having you along.
I mean it. Don't know where I'd be right now if you hadn't come through Gilded Vale that day.
You'd be in a tree, bud. You'd be in a tree.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm not one for big promises.
Puts a hand on your shoulder and looks you dead in the eye.
But I'm gonna beat up as many people and monsters as it takes to get you your life back. You got my word on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Hader. He smiles with one side of his mouth and gives you 2 heavy swats on the shoulder that reverberate up and down your spine. Oh, and Maya leveled. Sweet. Did not expect that already, so let's go... See, the third option, do you have feelings for me, Eder? He does decline you no matter what, but it's funny. I'm not gonna hit on my bro. I can't do that. I could, but Jody would get jealous. Alright, I want... What do I want? He does decline you respectfully, just if you're curious. Yeah, I get that feeling. I mean, we're going after to find his wife. I know he's got a thing. Or not his wife, his ex. Heightens the predatory instincts of the ranger's animal companion, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. Hello. Yes, please. And we're gonna go... I don't know. Spears. Probably not going to use them, but sure. Alright, so we can leave... What's down here that was trapped? They trapped something down here, so let's visit it. So how far away am I from 13 with everyone else?
You need something, which will be so.
I feel like in this game I'm going to spend a tremendous amount of time at the max level, aren't I?
Enemies.
Enemies? Demo God. Didn't expect that, but okay, let's light her up. Oh, hello! Assassin Vine?
Oh, good.
Cool. Let's knock you out here then. Alright, while we're here, you, do that for me, please. You drop a lightning storm. Let's do marked for the hunt on the vine. This thing is immune to knockdown, right? It's gotta be. Let's try it anyway. And we're gonna do a silent scream as well. Oh, alright. Well then. I lied, we're doing none of those things. We're just gonna hit this lurker. Jody, just Kick him. Kick him. And you try knocking him down. That works. Whew. Didn't expect a fight, but it went well enough.
I've got it.
Waken root, thank you. More plant stuff, and you find an old stone coffer pitted and mottled by long exposure to the elements. The lid is cracked, but thick woody vines like giant fingers hold it in place. We're gonna freeze this place. The vines become rigid and pale beneath the accumulating frost until at last they shatter. New tendrils begin to wriggle from the frozen stumps. You tear off the lid before the vines can regain their grip on the coffer. You retrieve an antique bronze hatchet, pulling it from the coffer even as the vines feebly grasp at it with hungry tendrils. Beyond Seth. 20% melee damage to plant targets and targets with plant status effects. Anti-plant weapon. Okay. Alright, let's... I think we're done here. Are we done here? No, we've still got the... whatever this is and the old battleground, and then I think we can head off to... I guess Poko Kahara is next. Hardtack. A lot of places on my thing. I still can't believe I'm 18 to 20 hours into this game and I'm not even 35% explored the map. Good God, this is a long game. What do we got? Ooh, scrolls. Nothing else. Alright. Orf. I need you to well, take my cash first. Oh, I didn't even hand that in yet. 3% damage. That's actually not bad. I'll deal with that in a minute. That's actually really nice. You take that. Got all this stuff can go, that can go. Don't know why I'm keeping that old grimoire, but I might as well. Cool. Let's see. We have a fine sword, a fine shield. Keep the exceptional great sword, but I'll get rid of the fine heater. Wand, sword. I think I'm gonna get a robe. It's gonna need a fine dagger. And in exchange for all of this wonderful weaponry, you are to give me 100 rice, please. That's enough. And 50 rum. Sure. There we go. And we're leaving by sea. Put all of that food up here. Have all of its hardtack that I never use. So rum can go in front of the water. Fresh fruit goes in front of the hardtack. Good. Yeah, alright. And also, I got that sweet little necklace. Let's find out what I want to do with it. Got it. Who looted it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Who wants 3% damage and an additional piece of constitution? And intellect. You, because you keep getting your ass kicked. There you go. Cool. Alright, so we need to head over to the Poko Kahara ruins, and we're going to find out what's in there. Sure, it'll be nothing too terrible, right? Right? I think there's a shipwreck, but that can't possibly be a bad thing. Oh. I will take that. And what's in the chest? Medical supplies. I have a great need of those. What about you? I wonder how many times in the late Middle Ages they just found supplies just floating in the ocean. Alright, it's fresh fruit. And let's dive in and see what kind of nonsense is waiting in here. Huh. Well, this is foreboding. It's a desert.
Good gone. Gert's gonna get everywhere.
You're not kidding. What is this? The obelisk is covered in Ingwithan runes. Beware, the gods punish trespassers. Great. This is a very pleasant place to be.
Ready to...
Oh, desert worm. Okay.
I smell conflict.
Take him down.
Yeah.
Oh, lots of things. Okay. Okay, let's drop some spells on these guys, starting with an ocean burst on everybody. You are going to... Oh, these are nasty, aren't they? Did I already kill one? I did. Alright, maybe not that bad. You buff all of them. You... Can you get through to that one? Probably not. So let's just try to get to this one. And you are going to jump over there and try to take him out. Come on. Everybody, do something useful. There you go. Good job to KU, and that's why I bring you along, buddy. Alright, Ader, you're good. Hit him. Yeah, mule kick one of these guys, please. You are... Oh, hit somebody? You aren't hitting anybody. Why are you not? Good job, Ader. Oh, okay. You're running away. I consider that acceptable. You... Probably not the best tactical decision in the world, I know, to give to KU that poleaxe, but I like it.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. Excellent work, everybody. How are you doing on the soulbind there, my friend? $82 out of 250 lightning damage done. This is quite the weapon. Also can't believe I have soulbound weapons already.
A challenge. Now this I can...
Ooh! Desert worm hatchling. This sand-colored worm craves warmth, curling like a cat on stone, heated by the Deadfire's sun. It burrows for insect prey in underground water, but it eats and drinks conspicuously little. It seems utterly unfazed by strong winds. Please don't kill the rest of the animals in my pack. Alright. Moving on.
You have my attention. Akira, it is no problem.
It's through here. This feels like a Diablo level. Like Diablo 2 Desert.
Hey.
Oh, Zorops. Great. Hater. Charge in on that High Priest, please. Everybody else, get the champion. Oh, there's 2 High Priests.
No rush.
Oh, you guys, get in there, come on.
If you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much...
Okay, we're gonna drop another lightning.
Worth and rough.
Drop another debuff on the party. You just keep hitting that High Chief. You shoot that High Chief. Modweir. Okay, Takeu, good job. Now go ahead and turn around and smack that champion. Where are you? There you are.
Let's go.
That dog won't hunt.
Alright, you get in there. You get in there. You keep doing that. You hit that one? Yeah.
Not to alarm you, but slowly dying.
You are not slowly dying of poison. Relax yourself, buddy. Hey, maybe you are.
Poison. Got him.
You're flanked. How'd that happen? Get in there. Oh, Maya. Alright. You're good. Hit him. Hit him.
Take him down.
Alright, good job, everybody. And everybody hit that one. And everybody hit that one.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, Zorops.
Yours to command.
You have to be getting close now. Whew. One more fight and you're probably going to get it. Alright, lots of stuff to sell. Good. That's trapped. Why?
Well, don't see why
when
not.
did Zorops learn to trap stuff? Thundercrack Pistol. 15% damage delta shock. Grants conductive blast. Seraphine is going to really like this. Oh. Ew. Okay, that's not party friendly. I've noticed a couple weapons like that, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, they have big AEs, but they're just not party friendly. Alright. Let's head back this way. Oh, everybody, not just you. It's an interesting tactical consideration, but so far I haven't seen something that's really worth the trade-off or the extra effort. could be wrong. I probably am. But...
Of course.
what do we got here? That looks suspicious. Why am I in combat? Oh, that's a good reason.
Let's go.
Yes! Yes!
As long as I'm not fighting a giant one, we're
Say your
okay.
prayers!
Right, everybody take on the grubling. Everybody take on the grub. Easy enough.
That will do, I say.
And I guess we're just gonna walk right through this quicksand. Because we are brave. Brave soldiers. Okay. Oh, this is...
Hey, look. Free camp.
You find a rolled-up map inside the satchel. It shows a course plotted from Tikawara, an island to the west. This is the Valians. Partially furnished tent stinks of spoiled rations. They haven't been here a while. Tent is empty, but for a stack of excavation tools, shovels, spades, and brushes half buried in the sand.
I've got it.
Okay. Quicksand is completely safe. Is it? Well, in-game. Alright. So, what does this soul want me to do?
We should not have left Vector with those Savannah.
Can't sink? I did not know that.
Then swim back to Tikawara. We will take your share.
Gonna be honest with you, don't find too many instances of running into quicksand here in Canada to test that theory. Alright. What's in this well? There were Valians here, now they're dead and gone. This weathered stone well seems fairly old, though you see fresh signs of excavations in the sand around it. A rope dangles over the side, trailing down into the darkness. Down a pebble. After a few seconds, splash. So it's not that deep. Ader. Ader? No, me. Olsen takes a firm grip on the rope and descends. It's not long before the dark surface of the water becomes visible below. The end of the rope dangles just above the water. You spot a patch of burlap against the muck and stone. An old sack appears to have been lost, or hidden, in a crack in the wall. Unfortunately, the sack is out of arm's reach, and the material looks worn thin. It might be possible to swing over and grab the sack, but any blunder is likely to snag it to the stone. You kick your legs back and forth. Your smooth, deft motions bring you closer and closer to the wall until the sack is finally within reach. Gimme. As the sack comes free, it snags on a stone and rips open. Glittering gems spill from the tear as the rope swings in its smooth, steady arc. A quick grab could save the falling gems, but the sack still feels heavy with treasure. I want the gems. You hold the rope and torn sack with one hand and deftly grab the falling gems with the other. Oh. That feels worth it. You tighten your grip on the rope and haul yourself back into the blistering desert sun. Excellent. Totally worth it. Alright, let's head into the blackness. Probably around this way then. I hear bird noises, but there's nothing alive there.
Up! It's coming!
I'm sorry.
Apretta, inside!
It's coming? It's coming? Reflexively save.
Yes, Captain. No need to ask twice. What say?
See how this goes. Oh, Aethys? You're a big fella.
Take him down.
Can't get a clean head.
You have a lot of armor, a lot of defense. Fantastic. What can I do about that? Thickening. Circle protection. Alright, maybe not you. Brighten, weaken. Go for its nuts. Its nuts are like 10 feet above my tallest character. I don't think I'm going to jump for its nuts. Okay, we're going to start with that, with you. I have guns. I have a gun. Okay, so we're going to lightning. We're going to... that. What else do I want to do? Triple it. Okay, we'll see how that works. And we're gonna do this. He just picked up Takeu! Holy shit! Please don't kill Takeu. Ow. Okay, Devotion of the Faithful is down. We're going to drop a heal on Takeu, who has been brutally interrupted. Okay, we're hurting this guy. We're doing some damage.
Worse than rough.
Okay, you are next up. Let's do... No, saving that. Let's do blessing on everybody now. Okay, Takeu's gonna do a storm. That's fine. Hit the bird. Hit the bird. You're allowed to hit the bird. What can you do? We're gonna try to cripple him. And we're gonna try to knock him down. And we're gonna try to silence scream him. See what lands. Ooh!
Clean hit.
Maya, you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. I am a big fan of yours. How did those all go through? Okay, now you picked up Ader. This ought to be something. You drop a Moonwell.
This thing isn't doing the job.
And Maya interrupted it, because Maya is the Maya is the best character in this game. Oof. Did you actually do this? No, now you're doing it.
Can't get a clean hit.
Oh, hey! Sweet! And I got an increase. Sail into a storm with your crew. Okay. On hit, apply a stacking effect to an enemy. On crit, all enemies in an AoE will lose all stacks and take 10 shock damage for every stack. And I have to go back into another storm. That is a great poleaxe, though. I'm a big fan. That might be worth going into a storm for. Contraband, living steel, jade, iron. Cool.
The pleasure is
a good
mine.
fight. Alright, let's reflexively save, which is what we do here. Let's head in. The patina over this entrance tells of age and long exposure. In spite of its degradation, the copper door is as heavy and densely forged as a vault. Gravity holds the slab firmly against the storm. Old markings in the shape of fingers suggest the Ingwithan Titans once possessed the strength to raise the door. It's difficult to tell from here if anything else once controlled the door's openings. You find a hole in the surrounding stone which bears the same spiral shell pattern as the key you acquired on Tikawara. You also take note of scour marks at the base of the door, likely evidence of a pry bar used to wedge it open. The damage to the stone looks recent. Oh, there's someone in there. Okay. Maybe the Valians. After you dust away some of the sand blocking the hole, the shell fits perfectly. You turn the shell to the right. The resistance it encounters quickly gives way to the sound of gears turning behind the stone. The door slowly rises. The opening discharge, a breeze of stale air and something else. A feeling which emanates from the yawning darkness that makes your every hair stand on end. Undead? Alright. Dungeon. Because of course it is. Thin layer of sand and dust has settled upon these crates.
Dust off your feathers, Ishi. I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
On it.
Striding alongside the Ingwithan figures depicted on this mural, you notice what appears to be Huana. Oh. Huana and the Ingwithans met each other? Huh. Interesting. Good to know.
Found some.
Oh, there's this. This room is trapped as shit, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Unfortunate. Let us not repeat history.
That's trapped. That's a trap too, isn't it? I love how I can... It's not even lighting up. It's just like, yeah, that's a trap. You got this. Still, I will take the experience any day of the week. Did I get them all? Nope. That should be everything.
Hey, sure.
Oh. There. Where? There. Don't see any traps. No, I disarmed them all. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's detecting the... It's... There's a new one. But it is... detecting the ones that I already took apart.
What do you need?
Which is kind of creative.
Huh?
What did you...
Yeah, I already got those.
And Ishi.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that's gotta be all of them. You. Squishy noise was not necessary there. This crocodilian idol is unfamiliar to you. Moana carvings along the offering bowl suggest it was once revered. Old gods? Pre-Ingwithin gods?
I've got it.
Since dexterity afflictions. Cool. And a ruby, or a garnet. And ancient booze. Alright. And we have an Audra pillar. What is behind this Audra pillar?
Will do.
You pushed her! Merle, she came after me.
Huh. These Valians are running out of bodies. What do we got in here? Let's go this way first.
Hey. Good thinking.
Vader, don't travel alone.
Hey.
That's why you don't travel alone, buddy. Oh, you
Let's
shoot.
go.
Okay. That's not good.
Ha! Still got it.
What?
This I cannot do.
Okay. Cool.
Take him down.
Oh, good.
Okay, that went really, really well.
Sure.
Luminous Adra, duh? Okay. And a bomb. And Fool's Gold. What else we got in here?
I've got it.
Outer wall of this room seems to have buckled inward under its side of sand and rubble. Cooler air wafts from the fissure in the floor. I see. Guess we're going up north then? Yeah, that seems to be the only way to go.
Enemies.
Oh, enemies? Where? Oh, scarabs. Okay, no big deal.
Found some.
And what did you find? What did you find? Okay. We'll never know.
Just like...
Let's get that sorcerer. Oh, that's a trap. That's what you found. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh, good.
Take him down.
See, Modweir's enjoying herself. That scarab beetle apparently threw at her across the room, which is also fine. There we go. Not sure how a beetle managed to do that, but
Hey.
good on you, buddy. And probably
Sure.
useless grimoire.
Something I can do?
Right, better get that trap.
Yeah?
Why isn't my health going up? Oh, it is. Right. Sword and Scoria. That really wasn't worth it.
Hey.
Okay. Go around the corner. That's...
Well, I don't see the point. Ishi gets it.
That's a lot of Adra.
On it.
Huana figures prostrate themselves before a blue flame. Let's see. Lights and shapes seem to stir just beneath the surface of the Adra, rippling past in irregular motions. Okay, what were the Agriffins doing to the ancient Huanans? That is not the color Luminous Adra is supposed to be, is it? That's a gross color. What the hell?
Some sure.
You seeing what I'm seeing? It's gotta be the peak.
It appears infected, taking on a darker hue as it descends. Delightful. Infected by what? Oh, another dead Valian. Who left?
Is that blood? What have you done?
I found him like this. Why is your blade drawn?
You're crazy. Stay back.
Okay. Is there mind control stuff down here? Ooh, reading material. A leather-bound logbook has property of the Valian Trading Company stamped inside its cover. Most of the pages are dark brown and stiff, stained with some dark, aromatic beverage. A few pages have been ripped from the end. We set out at dawn on orders from Governor Alvari. We heard rumors of Luminous Adra. Okay. So something is causing the Valians to go mad in here.
I've got it.
On this mural, an Gwithin raises a sacrificial knife over a pliant Huana figure. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Great.
Yeah? Alright, but I'm keeping what's in there.
You better.
I guess. All done.
Alright, what is in
What do you...
here?
I got it. Hey.
Oh, haven't seen one of these in a while.
Watch out.
Wait, that's not supposed to happen.
Okay, we're... that.
Worse and rough.
But you start shooting at ooze. You debuff. You, where are you? Which one are you? Keep on hitting him. And you can take him. You turn around and take that one.
Mo. On us.
Maya, I changed my mind. Shoot the one at Ader's on. Oh my god, Takeru, you rock. Drop an ocean burst on this whole mess, please. Excellent. Excellent work. You get that one. You turn around and hit that one too. Beautiful. Now everybody get the ooze.
That must have hurt.
Excellent.
Uh-huh.
Stop hitting that key. All right.
Hey. Well, as long as I don't get caught. All done.
We got mace, jade, mother of pearl, balloon, and some advercash. Okay. Anything else in here? Sarcophagus that I can't touch.
Uh-huh.
That appears to be it. Where do I want to go? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go through here first. Oh. Imps. Not afraid of imps. Ooh, what's this? Greater black ooze. That is a bit concerning. It was concerning. Let's drop lightning. You hit that one. You hit that one. You charge into that one. Oh, those oozes split. Oh, God damn it. Here, but Maya, keep killing them. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, you killed that one. Now hit this one. Bird, do something. Here, you can hit this one too. Like that. Good, everybody. This one.
Right on target.
Excellent. Progress.
That would be a no.
Next time, a challenge.
Alright, what is next? Fought imps, I fought oozes, I fought eminence. What do you got next for me? Ingwithan Way Station level 2?
Enemies.
Spiders! Okay, that's a good start. A lot of spiders.
Take them down.
Alright, Maya. And your bird, deal with that one. You deal with that one as well. You get that one. Oh, you're tossing out webs, are you? How dare you? You guys go help out.
Let's go.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm good. Oh, not here. I want to romance my sword.
Give me the order.
Okay, yes, I realize that state was sketchy, and no, I'm not taking it back. This is suspicious.
Speak freely. I'm can do.
What do we have here? Marx Amanth. Paladin Priest Rogue. Grants Corona of a Soul. I wish I had a rogue. I won't use that otherwise. You located this dagger in the depths of Poko Kahara, where the mural suggested it was a sacrificial tool of ancient Engwith. It whispers its name to you. Creepy. The dead soul. Delightful.
You were saying? You were saying?
This place just ratchets up the creep factor. Alright, what do we got now? Oh, hello there. You're not waiting in ambush at all, are you?
Nice.
Take him down.
Reminds me.
Come no closer, fiends.
That's the stuff.
Here we go. I knew
I
it.
got this, Captain.
You literally can't do anything to these guys, can you, Maya? Alright. Ah! Alright, let's drop this on them. Both of your weapons are piercing, so you can't do anything to help me. Can you? Maybe you can. Try that. Jody, you need to buff us, please. You need to hit. Swap to your skeleton weapon and hit that guy, and you swap to a skeleton weapon and hit that guy. And Takeyu will kill them both. Because that's just the way he is. Go.
Hey.
Back to the proper weapons.
Sure. I've got it. Nope.
Hey. Let's go back this way. Bet you this is trapped.
Found some.
Where? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ader, stealth up for me.
Keep it down.
Clank, clank.
Wait.
Engwith and Saint.
There. Good thinking.
Ow.
We could rest for a bit. Hey.
Okay, well, that sucked, so let's
go.
Just charge.
What have we here?
Guess I'm resting after this fight.
Good.
Sometimes the best way to trigger a trap is just walk into it like a moron. Let's lightning. Let's shoot this guy. buffs. Who's nearby? You can kill him.
Right between the eyes.
Worse than rough.
Woo! Alright, what are you? You are not attacking. Why are you not? Amphora!
Get a clean hit.
Just like that.
Behold me, mother.
Oh, no wonder. Okay. Takeu's lightning took him out. Alright, we got a VTC over here.
This is nothing. A scratch.
Ooh, thank you.
Will do.
Small grooves run the length and breadth of its altar, directing the flow of blood towards a central channel. Delightful.
Scratch.
Yes, I'm aware. Everybody take some fruit. Fruit. Rest. Right, I guess I go this way. Northwest. Maybe. Whoa! Oh, is it just one? Who's talking?
Let's go.
I expected a lot more undead to claw himself up there. Who the pause buckets is that, and where'd he go?
Take him
You get him. Let's lightning. Guess you're a boss. Of course. So eat that. Hit him. Buff. Silence. And you will kick him. Like that. Oh, did he hit me? Sigil of Pain. You're mean. You drop a Moonwell, please, because this is starting to suck. You drop, Consecrated Ground. You knock him down again, please. Just keep shooting him. Oh boy, here we go.
Predator.
Takeu! Good work, my friend. I don't even know what you did there. Oh, that was good work, Takeu. Thank you. I appreciate you muchly. Okay, you heal, you hit, you continue to shoot this man. Ding. What is it? It's just an undead creature. We're gonna... Let's annihilate its soul. A sign of pain.
Let's go.
You are eating all of my damage, and I don't appreciate that. Let's flurry because we're mostly healed up right now. Take him down.
That's the stuff.
Can't get a clean hit.
Okay, now it's done. Oh, hey, add. Let's drop a ocean burst on you. Keep on him, but let's do a finishing blow. You finishing blow. There we go.
Yes! Yes!
Take him down.
There. And you can just hack me down. Perfect. That would have been a lot tougher fight if all of us came up at the same time. Okay. Man.
I hear you.
What's that? Vase, apparently. Doesn't look like much of a vase. This. Zakora's tomb. Which makes sense, I just killed a guy named Zakoras in it. And I guess the level exit is around here somewhere?
Nice.
With more skeletons and Ammonites. And a sigil of nightmares. Alright, let's run around the corner.
Yeah.
This is cheating, but I don't care.
Nope.
I don't want to deal with that sigil. Go, you shoot him. Buff. You just hit somebody.
Take him down.
Just like that.
Too difficult, I say.
That went well. Okay. Are they both dead?
I'm on it.
Cool. Tactics with a capital T. Exceptional here, thank you.
Good thinking.
And that sigil is still over there.
You were
so
saying?
Maya, you think?
Right between the eyes.
You're immune to piercing.
You have my
Okay.
attention.
I've made a grievous error.
Behold me, mother!
Okay, well, let's just get rid of that. There we go.
Yours
Moving right
naturally.
along. Yeah, this has to be the way down. Did you find the dagger? Yep, the soulbound one, I'm assuming? I did indeed. I grabbed it. I don't really have anyone that wants to use it right now. So... What shit is this? Is it one of the most... Well, I don't have a rogue. Yeah, I blew up the wall, but I don't have a rogue. I can't... Would this be good for Jody? Jody Monk? Maybe? I mean, I don't like this because it's gonna end up attacking my party.
Speak freely. You were saying?
Do I just attack the ball? Okay. Don't get hit.
Right between the eyes.
Okay, you done? Okay, that was a lot of lightning bolts. I guess I will figure out how to use that dagger and who gets to be the piercy person. I can give it to Yidwin, I guess. Yidwin is technically a rogue. Its ability allows you to instantly kill an enemy that is near death. It works on bosses if it hits. Yeah, I guess it'd be Yidwin who'd use it. Because Palgina's not going to use something like that. Well, actually, no, Palgina does dual wield. Alright. Well, I've grabbed it. I don't think anyone in my current party will use it, but I'm sure I can find someone who can bind to it.
Hey, what do you need?
Let's go... There's a soul down here. A woman lies dead on the tiles, her skin discolored with decay. Her rent flesh sloughs away to reveal bone. No maggots or bones have reached her here, which only means that there's more of her left to assault your nostrils. A sword lies discarded beside her, a pack lies beneath her arm, and the barest wisp of essence hovers over her body. Well, let's read the soul. The brief images you see are scattered and used. You're an explorer with the Valian Trading Company, and you're searching the ruins with your comrades. At least they used to be your comrades. Now you're not so sure. Things have been going wrong ever since you got to this island. First with Chien, then Olara. Though it might have started earlier on Tikawara, maybe when Vector fell sick. You hear a scream in the distance. You don't know where the others are. You don't know why there's blood on your hands. Or why it's so hard to think. But you remember you're supposed to be quiet to avoid the notice of whatever's down here. Something moves in the darkness. We take the weapon. The saber boasts a viciously serrated edge. Despite the state of its former master, the blade appears to be in good condition, and you retrieve it. Yet another magical saber. I won't turn it down. Examine the body. The woman's body lies at the end of a trail of smeared, crusted blood. The damage to her armor suggests a fight, though it looks like her attacker, or attackers, allowed her to crawl away to die. Holding your breath, you kneel to search the body. As you handle her remains, clumps of muscle and flesh fall off, delightful, raising a fresh wave of rot. Most of her belongings are slimy and rancid with putrescence, but her pack has escaped the worst of it. Inside, you see a few torn pages and a carved figurine. They look like they're ripped from a book or journal. They're brown and warped with spilled drink and scrawled with a few brief entries. pages have been torn out of a larger book, stained brown and stiff. Stairs leave while the Titan remains outside, so I was hoping to find another exit somewhere in the ruins. Or must have triggered it. It did not move until she began prying open the door, and before we knew it, it had Jian. Others did not say it, but I know they blame me for failing to save him. Huh. Make the regular admirable luminous by enriching it with live souls. Oh. Oh. The wooden figurine is the body of a woman and the head of a fish, with beady eyes and a gaping snaggletooth maw. It's pale and rough textured, like it had been carved recently. What? But as you study the piece, you get a sudden image of a woman, a priestess, carving it by candlelight, muttering furious, frantic curses. Sure enough, a confusion hex is carved in the bottom of the feet. Did that priest on Tikawara set up the Valians? I feel a sudden, sharp headache. Huh. I have a... At least I don't have a debuff over this. Alright.
Yeah.
I guess we go back this way and, what we got? Who want a figure sacrifice seems to have supplied the pillar with energy depicted in blue flame. Fantastic. What did the Ingwithans do now? Why is it shaking? Stone and glass of its contraption vibrates with some internal energy, setting the copper rings to buzzing.
The tentacle rots from the base up, I say.
Oh, wow. Energy pulses through the twisted column like an irregular heartbeat straining at the bounding walls. No wonder there's a storm. This Audrey's nest. Okay, well. Let's do something stupid. The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The Adra panels are warped and the copper is corroded, but it looks whole. A high keening sound comes from the Adra. You check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. Fuck it, let's turn it on. You turn the Adra wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first, nothing happens. Then you feel a fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Essence moves within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted as a fresh wound. Something in that place pulls at your soul when the distant voices cry out again. Yeah, sure, let's go right on in. It's the worst that can happen. Project your party into the pillar. Oh, where am I now? The force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body into the realm of pure essence. You become aware of a fragmented, dream-like landscape. Not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
I got an itch. Can someone scratch my elbow? I'll lift it with my body.
Your actual body is still in Poko Kahara. You feel the cold tiles beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. The voices you heard outside the pillars scream and wail somewhere close by. Did I do something stupid?
No, right.
I might have done something dumb. Oh, that's unpleasant. What? That's a lot of something. You reach the source of the tumult, a festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay.
That is not a good way to go.
That's an understatement. A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole. Now I'm thinking with portals. Somewhere there is a mid-1500s Cave Johnson screaming at his secretary. I love that game. I need to play it again. One of it separates out from the others and stares you down with a grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
The speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflecting in rippling water. He's not a physical presence, but rather a soul given shape. Tholson, captain of the Jackdaw. At your service.
We are the dead.
No shit.
We're talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
Don't think that's gonna work here, dear. He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
Second form takes shape near the first and glowers at him. Their essences sharpen and flicker at each other.
My storm wreathes Poko Kahara. Ngati's fist drags Valiant ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
His form gathers definition. Whether or not his words are true, he believes what he's saying.
You come as an endorsement from your mother, I say.
He nods at Takeo.
As usual, I am the last to know.
You're responsible for the storms? How?
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
And rots, apparently.
He wrinkles her nose at the putrefying mass and checks under her boots.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I'm a miner, not a mystic.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess.
There's nothing divine about broken machinery around an Atropillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will.
Oh, the irony. In spite of his words, he regards the corruption over his shoulder with a frown.
No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
Mikera, then you do know my mother.
This is where Valiant's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
You sure? They... Pushing out Valia only exchanges a trading post for Vautawian warships, my friend.
Their ships also sink when the winds tip them over, Akira. I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
He opens his palms. The ether around you reacts at once, whipping up the ambient essence into a frenzy. Wait, I get it. So we have a bunch of Huanans, and then we have the Valium Trading Company, both... Oh, this is the expedition. Both sides are here. Both of them are dead. All right.
Madiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
These storms chase away the fish and blight crops. You're the one killing Tikawara.
Fool! Ngati will stop churning the seas when the outsiders leave. Then I will be reborn as a Ranga.
Don't think that's going to happen.
Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
Talk on Plankenet. You have your story and I have mine.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
You've all died. Maybe I can help you move on?
This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
He balls his hand into fists, his shoulders nodding with tension.
Akosi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there.
You really don't, girl. He puts a hand up in protest and glances to the souls of her crew.
You don't plan on staying here, Ak? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind?
It doesn't work that way. You're already gone.
You're not lying, are you?
No.
You've all served your captain with distinction. But I think this is where we part ways. Dismiss.
Okay. Well, at least I'm only fighting 4 of them. Anarahu, Juana Spirit, Dead Explorer. Okay, cool. Not as bad as it could have been.
Let's go!
And my magic still works down here, so excellent. That's good news. You hit him. You hit him.
I hardly see.
Okay, now stuff. You 2 hit him. I love that spell more than life itself. Alright, let's drop that on these 2. Good, let's shoot the Dead Explorer. Excellent work, everybody. You hit him. You probably should heal thyself, physician. Right. You, and you get the Huana Spirit.
Mowing. Oh, good.
Cool. You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of a cycle, a force that steadily increases. The pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence. Sending it through the cycle would restore the Adra around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. You know what? Let's fix it. You push the essence through the widening channels to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. Pull yourself back toward the body before the force rips your soul away. I guess I go through here. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world, even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Adra, filling it with a light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you've just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Companions gasp and groan beside you. You cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Adra. Uh-huh. Alright. Well, that looks to be in better shape. And this appears to be an exit. Also, I just finished like 6 quests. Cool. Alright, where am I? Oh, alright.
We here.
Enemies.
And I'm gonna run right into a sand blight. Several blights. That's fine.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's knock these out of the way quickly. So.
On it.
Cool, and we'll find more bodies over here.
Of course.
I think we're done. Unless something jumps me unexpectedly, which has happened many, many times. No, we're good. So let's... Is there an exit right here? Should be. There is. Oh, I caught it. Sweet. Alright, let's head back to... Yeah, let's head back to straight back to Tikawara. Did I find any more? I did. Where is Tikawara anyway? There it is. Maybe if I see a storm on the way, I'll run into it. But I dealt with the storm, so... Several people here that I need to have a conversation with. Oh. Interesting. A welcoming committee. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as the entire village is gathered. And some of them don't seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
They argue with one another, pointing into the distance. But at your approach, they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension. Or anticipation. The crowd parts for the Ranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Poko Kahara. The storms. They parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
You're welcome.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawara will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
I hope so for your sake.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
The dwarf wipes his brow, considering the beach and the half-finished, half-painted huts built along it. The young priestess glares with open malice, the angles of her crossed arms and clenched jaw as sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
That's all. I should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many. You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
Thank you. Well, that priest is probably not too happy with me. But I should probably tell Vector his entire crew is dead.
Soon the director will send supplies and immenses and soldiers.
Yeah?
Unless you have room on your ship.
Your captain had some dark plans for the tribe.
Wait, what do you mean?
He takes the pages from you and flips through them. Then he stops, one hand frozen above the stained paper. He looks up at you and laughs nervously.
Per complaint, you cannot take these things so seriously. As I was an academy brat hoping to catch the director's notice.
Fresh beads of sweat pop up from his forehead.
And anyway, this has nothing to do with me. I am just a cook.
What I'm hearing is that someone wants to get dipped in boiling koiki broth.
But I will see if this gets back to the director in Neketaka. No need to worry.
What has you on edge?
When we landed on Tikawara, the chieftain gave us a welcome feast for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept, only so we could feast, dance, and drink more.
You were awfully busy for a man claiming to be ill.
Per complaint, music and ale are medicine for the soul.
True.
Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us.
Did you not come to plunder? Akira, I misunderstood your mission.
He flinches back from Takeyu, his eyes wide with alarm until he clears his throat and focuses back on you.
After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore. Except for me. I had to rest and recover, of course. But in the early hours, our lookouts Ruano and Anaharu disappeared together.
Go on.
No one from the village approached us all day. And by the afternoon, only Ruano returned. Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no?
Very.
Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again.
You mentioned Nairi?
The priestess. She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it. She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her.
I found the remains of your expedition, by the way.
Dead, you mean? Madiko.
Oh, very dead.
If the expedition failed, the company will hesitate to finance a second one. They might close the book forever. If their work was finished, their families in the republics would be compensated.
I'll see what I can do.
Agrasima.
Now, as for you, I could use a cook, unless you'd rather stay here.
I would consent to be chained to your galley if it saved me from this dump.
Alright, I got a dwarf. Another dwarf.
It seems the lag of fast no longer bother us. I can save my strength for a worthy fight. I am no Kuaru. I do not touch those filthy metal pieces. Talk to... Oh, wipe your metal pieces on your shirt before you give them to me, I say.
Alright. Oh, you don't have anything useful. Alright, well. Moving right along. Alright, so... Main quest wants me to go to Hasongo, which is to the northwest. This is way too high a level. Let me take that. That's... I can do that. Need to go back to hand this in. Need to go talk to Astura. I need to decide who to turn this into. Also need to go back to the Brass Citadel. I need to find another island. And this one's just unsolvable. Cool. All right, let's go see if I can find that island. Seems like a good way to do it, and we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway, so I don't want to start another huge dungeon crawl. So let's go. Let's take a look at a map first. So let's go to this area next. What's down here? Harbinger's Watch. Yeah, let's go into there. Now that I've cleared the stones around Poko Kahara. Let's see what we find. Hug the eastern wall to find the final sidekick. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Is this what I want? Oh, so much map. That looks like an uninhabited island. Oh, there. That's what I wanted. Right there. Wapao Jungle. Figured there would be more than one. The fetid, sweltering jungle looms around and above you, a thick canopy capturing the heat. Sweat clings to your nostrils and drips from your chin. Nothing seems to move at all in the world save you. Companions' complaints fell silent hours ago. You pause beside a broad, stagnant waterway and are refilling your skins when you hear movement in the wilds ahead of you. A trio of kith step out of the trees and into the water, their torn and filthy robes billowing in the water. They pause near the center of the creek. The central figure, a beatific savannah folk, smiles up at you. Dolson, watcher of Caed Nua. We mean you no harm. Indeed, we waited you here because we have to offer a proposal, if you'd step aside with us to hear it. Who are you, and how did you know my name? We're friends of a friend. A potential friend, perhaps. A friend of potential. Certainly. As for being here, that was foreseen. Anything you can say to me, you can say in front of my friends. Not this. Alright, I'm listening. There exists a place, hidden among the wilds, an old place watched by the quiet slave. Skane, fuck. For one willing to make a sacrifice. A true sacrifice. Do they want me to... No. Let me make a counter-proposal. Just die. The blood pool again. I want nothing to do with it. I can take a couple... Skanites, right? Acolyte, Saboteur, Preacher. Yeah, I got this.
Take him down!
Yeah. Good.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
Alright, drop a lightning. Why did I not take any evasive roll? Get out of there. You do some priest stuff. Where are you? Hit the preacher. You hit the acolyte. Done. There we go. That's what I like to see. Right now, let's drop one of these on them. You're still attacking something? No, you're not.
Oh, good.
Why are you doing the thing you're doing right now? Oh! Okay, that worked really, really well.
Still got it.
That original acolyte is still somehow alive. He just killed Maya.
Just like yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Now you're dead.
Will do.
Okay. Lots of nice gear.
Sure.
Gaping wound. Delightful. Superb arbalist. Ooh. Reflex 1 athletics. Someone can use that for sure. Who's not wearing boots? Here, have some dexterity, my friend. There we go. Cool.
I gladly accept.
Oh, you're fine. Alright, fresh fruit for the crippled ranger. And let's check out that other uninhabited island.
You must gather your party.
See what's up there. And that seems like we're going to stop it when we finish that place.
Venturing forth.
So we're going to go, yeah, up to that subterranean temple. After traipsing through a barren desert for several hours, you come upon a whiffing ruin in the center of a clearing. As you near, you realize the door to the ruin's entrance is emblazoned with the broken crown of Wodika. Great. The door swings open as you approach, and you immediately feel an oppressive presence butting against your mind. It tests your mental defenses, searching for a gap to exploit. Then just as quickly as the presence arrived, it's gone. And what's in there? Actually, let's save. If we do anything.
Right. Worth a look.
Trap. Okay.
Yeah?
We are very close to leveling again.
I trust you.
Alright. Why do I get the feeling I'm about to walk into a very big fight? Because I am! Who the hell are these guys?
Let's go!
Oh, wow, you just got your ass kicked. Heal yourself. Lightning. You get on him, you stay on him, you keep shooting him. We're doing good. Now that that's done, up an ocean dive right on their heads. Oh, Jody, Jesus Christ, Jody. Stop tanking. Alright, that one's dead. All of you get on him. Good. Now let's deal with you. I can do that too, you know. And let's finish you off. And let's finish you off.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Some of my guys down to a little bit low health, but that's fine. They walked away from the fight. Oddweir. Eager Lover. 2% action speed on scoring hit until end of combat. Talk with Modweir.
You know what? I'm impressed. That was... whew, wow! I've never experienced anything like that before.
Modweir not only warms in your hands, but begins to glow faintly.
Oh, sounds like you two got something real special there. Almost makes a man wish for a sword of his own.
Adair, you have a sword already. Several, in fact.
Yeah, but I've never had one that purrs when you stroke it.
Did no one ever teach you not to eavesdrop? Keep your ears to yourself, creep. You've been good to me. Better than I thought you'd be. I may not always show it, but I appreciate it. I guess.
Modweir grows curiously light, almost if it weighs nothing at all.
My owner... things weren't perfect between us. Sometimes she'd cry after using me, or scabbard me and ignore me for days. It was complicated. You won't tell her about us, will you? Not that I like you or anything, I just don't want her to get the wrong idea. She's very sensitive.
You can sense Modweir trying to be stern, but its seriousness is belied by the slight waver in its voice. Here I thought I was a ham-handed half-wit. What changed?
Listen, I'm willing to be the bigger person here and say that maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're not quite the incompetent fool I thought you were.
Thank you, Tenwin, for the anime sword.
But don't go telling everyone I said that. I have a reputation to maintain.
Are you ready to tell me where you think she's gone?
She dumped me, okay? She said she couldn't do this anymore and tossed me in a pile of garbage. Do you feel better now that I've humiliated myself for you? Is that what you wanted to hear?
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
I don't want your fucking pity.
I'm being manipulated and gaslit by a goddamn sword.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
His voice becomes small, subdued, as he's lost the will to speak.
Just point me at the map and I'll mark the last place I heard she was going. Some city called Dunnage.
Wait, why would she tell you where she's going, but not bring you along? Clearly, there's more to this than you're letting on. Tell me what happened. Maybe I can help.
She dumped me, okay? She said she couldn't. Do you feel better now that I've humiliated? I don't want you. I don't want to. Let's go.
Okay. Well, it just does even more damage. This one's better than the rest. When they hold me, it almost feels real.
Yours to command, Captain.
Oh, this sword has abandonment issues.
Yeah?
I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. Resolve. I need a plan for this now. That. Okay. Well, let's try something first.
I've got it. Sure.
Anybody else have any loot for me? Amber. Boards, sweet. Are you guys guarding? The new year has come, the time for reflection, beginnings, and endings. Here I am, an aged man of 60 years retired from the services of Steel Garrote. I have no family of which to speak, no tethers bind me to this life, but those that bind me to my brothers in the Order. In the tradition of a new year, I wonder, will I spend my twilight years in swift decline, waiting only to feel the pallid night's touch upon my cheek? No, for decades, veterans of the Garrote have traded tales of a legendary mace said to be blessed by Woedica herself. What I would give to behold but one thing touched by the hand of the exiled queen. I will embark on my final quest. I will gather my brothers, find the mace, and with it, pride that will buoy me to the end of my days. Okay. Scorching Venom and more cash. I always need more cash. And that's a mace. What's gonna happen when I touch it? The statue of Woedica bears an exquisite mace in its hand. The presence in the mace reaches out to touch your mind. The presence you first encountered when you entered the ruins. Is this another intelligent weapon? Examine the mace.
What is this thing?
Oh, Remergob's frigid ballsack!
What happened?
That thing, whatever it is, it's stupid. Really, really stupid. And disgusting.
The mace's leather-wrapped hilt is curiously untouched by age. Its head is fashioned from a dark metal and radiates a cruel and biting cold. Grab the mace. You find the mace painfully cold to the touch. The presence inhabiting it probes at the edges of your mind, searching for cracks in your mental defenses. You dedicate all of the concentration to blocking the mace's efforts to get its hook into your mind. Though you prevented the mace from controlling your thoughts, you have managed to crush its will. A surge of power bursts from the mace, compelling you to leave it where it lies. Okay, so it needs me to get resolve. Resolve. Who has high resolve in my party? Tikawara.
You need something?
That's right.
Oh, wait, no, it has to be the Watcher, doesn't it? Okay. How high can I get my resolve? So, let's think about this. How many resolve items do I have? +2 resolve, sure. We'll come back to the cog of Ko in just a minute. Right, so that brings me to 12. Can I get higher? Oh, nothing there. Can weapons give me resolve? Can't imagine they would. No. That's not going to do it. No. Okay, potions. Do I have potions of resolve? Or drugs? Drugs would work too. Ooh, no. Any health. Whole bunch of things, nothing useful. Penetration with weapons, no. 3 constitution, 3 might, that would, nope. Really? Is there food that gives me resolve? Hagfish gives me 1. Bring me to 13. That will give me 13 as well. That'll give me 14. Okay, I just need +1 then? Anyone else have another item that gives resolve? Like a ring. Or... Hello, okay. Perfect. This might work. Alright, so you can take the sandals. You have that as well. And that brings me to 13. And then I saw a +2 rice wine. Okay, so we rest here. And where's the rice wine? Let's get drunk. And that brings me to 15 resolve. Hopefully, that's enough.
Right. Will do.
Left your mind, take the mace. You crush what remains of a mace's will and lift it from the statue. A last flood of emotion passes from the mace and into you, despair. What did I find? Soulbound Cipher Fighter Monk. Ooh. That seems fun. We're going to decide what we're going to do with that next episode, though, but that is a very, very fun little item. Have that back. Hater, you can have your boots back.
That's...
Let's get out of here.
Yeah?
Seems like a really good weapon. At least it looks to be on the surface. Name Island. All right. Who's followed me recently? Yeah, it's pure luck. There we go. Cool. On that note, it has been fun as always. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully more on time. But yeah, thank you so much for watching as always. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah.